All right, guys. As we head into May, I wanted to give you guys a quick market update just to kind of break down a little bit about what is going on in the East Valley housing market. As you guys have probably seen, going into the first of this year, up until this point, the housing market has been going pretty crazy. What we are seeing out there right now is a massive shortage in homes on the market. And that's kind of due to quite a few different external factors that are taking place. One of the biggest things that we're seeing out there right now is extremely low inventory. To give you guys an idea, on average, we're seeing about 18 to 30 days of inventory, which is active homes on the market. And then typically in a healthy market, what we would be seeing is 100 days of inventory. So as you guys can tell, we are pretty low on inventory. What is driving the inventory down so low right now in our market is we have a lot of people that are relocating to Arizona from out of state. Combine that with low interest rates, which are causing a lot of people to come out of the rental market into home ownership. And then also increasing rental rates. So you take those three factors and put them into play, and what you're seeing is a lot of people basically going out and trying to buy and compete for homes, as well as new builders being slowed down due to the current pandemic. A lot of the materials, supplies, and trades are backed up right now, so the houses aren't getting built quick enough. So it's a simple case of supply and demand that we're seeing at play right now. To basically summarize that for you guys, we have a ton of buyers entering into the Phoenix market through coming in, like I said, either from the rental market looking to buy, from people relocating from out of state into Arizona looking to buy, and we simply just do not have enough homes to go around. Active listings are also down too, which means, typically when we'd see a certain amount of homes hit the market every month, we're actually down almost 30% from where we were last year, similarly at this time. There's quite a few things that are going into play to that, but one of the biggest factors contributing to active listings being down is people obviously selling their homes, need to go buy homes, but they know that homes are hard to find, so we're not seeing as many people list as they normally would. I think we also saw a big wave of people go through a refinance last year and take advantage of the super low rates that we had. So because they recently did a refinance, I think a lot of people are tending to just stay put this year. So on top of the already short inventory, we're seeing normal listings actually go down as well. So to kind of break it down for you guys, as of right now in the East Valley area, so we're taking into account Gilbert, Chandler, Mesa, Queen Creek, Santan Valley, Apache Junction, the greater East Valley pocket, there are currently 692 active listings available right now. And when I say active, that means homes that are not currently under contract, active, and they are actively available. Now, this number does fluctuate throughout the week. What we're seeing right now is a majority of homes hit the market on a Friday, just in time for the weekend, and then usually by Monday or Tuesday, you'll see a large handful of these listings fall off. About 100 to 200 of them will go under contract pretty quickly. The cheapest home we currently have in the East Valley right now is $179K. And like I said, this is a single family detached, so we've excluded condos, manufactured homes. This is just primary single family homes. Most expensive home we have right now in the greater East Valley area is $3.9 million. In the Queen Creek market right now, the median list price, so this means homes that were listed within the last week that have gone on the market, is $569,000. That's the median list price. Average days on market for a home here in the East Valley, Queen Creek area as well, 7 days. So from the time that property actually hits the market to the time it is officially under contract, 7 days is as quick as they're going, and in most cases, quicker than that. There are currently 101 active single-family homes in Queen Creek. That is a boost up. Just about 3 to 4 weeks ago, we actually only had about 60. So we're seeing an increase of homes actually hit the market here in the Queen Creek market, at least, which is good news, but still really low compared to where we really need these homes to be at. So in summary, it's still a really strong seller's market. Just to give you guys some projections, they are projecting the housing market to continue to increase in Arizona over the next year. And again, the biggest driving factors in this right now is just low supply and demand. What is going to slow the housing market down is a few things, but the main one is a lot of inventory hitting the market to basically fulfill the demand that is there right now and level that out, which nothing says that there's going to be a lot of inventory hitting the market. New builders are still extremely backed up, and it is going to take them a while to catch up with building out some of these communities. There is a lot in the works right now, but not enough to actually keep up with the demand that we currently have. The second factor at play that could slow things down a little bit is increasing interest rates. They are projected to increase a little bit this year, but not enough to really make a major dent to truly slow the market down. So one of the things we've been getting questions on right now from a lot of our clients is, should we wait? A lot of our buyers out there, and I've been kind of hearing some chatter, is the market going to level out? Is it worth waiting? My advice, no. I think that the market is going to be appreciating again another 10 to potentially 16% over the next year and a half. So while a lot of people are sitting and waiting, I think you're missing a big opportunity to hop into the market and recapture some of the appreciation that is going to be missed if you don't over the next year or so. Obviously, it's a case-by-case basis, and it does depend on your personal situation on if that makes sense, but for a majority of the buyers out there, it does. The second thing we're seeing in the market right now is we have a lot of first-time home buyers kind of shopping for homes in that 250 up to 350K price point, which is extremely competitive right now. What at one time wasn't terribly difficult to find in our current market is extremely difficult to find. There is a ton of buyers in that range right now. There is not a whole lot of houses in that price range right now. So that is probably one of the most competitive markets that we're seeing out there. As a buyer, my recommendation to you would be to be flexible. I understand that driving isn't always the best thing, and a lot of people want that home in town, want the location, the convenience of that. However, with the current market and the conditions that they're in, I would be open to going out to other areas. For example, in the East Valley, there are some great deals to be found out in Maricopa. It seems like a far drive, but usually from Maricopa to the Valley, it's 30, 35-minute drive. It's not terrible. And again, there's some great deals, tons of amenities out there. Santan Valley is another great option. A lot of people, I think, overlooking sometimes, but there are some great houses out there. A little bit of a drive as well, but that is where a lot of the newer sprawl is going, and a lot of growth is headed out that way. So you got a great opportunity to get out there, get in that first home, sit there for a little bit, make some improvements, ride up the equity, and then when it comes time to sell in a couple of years, hopefully cash out, make a little bit of money on your appreciation on those properties. Far North Florence on the backside of Santan Valley would be another great option for you guys. Apache Junction all the way up towards Gold Canyon is another great option. These are all things that on the outskirts of town I think a lot of people overlook because they want that convenience of being in town. However, again, with the market being the way it is and as competitive as it is, I would highly recommend that you look in or at least be open to options. So, reach out to your agent, let them know, that you want to go check out some houses out there. It wouldn't hurt to at least take a day to maybe go check out some of these other cities just to test the drive and see what kind of quality home you can get for your money compared to trying to stay in town in one of the most competitive markets right now. So as always, hopefully this information helps some of you guys out. If you guys ever have any questions, comments, concerns, I'm always happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Feel free to drop me a call, text, or DM, or even leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the current market and what your predictions are and what's going to be taking place. As always, guys, get out there, have a killer week, crush it.